We're gonna try this one more time, boys. If I don't get it this time, then fuck it. I'm not putting out this video. Oh, man. I am desperate. You can see it in my eyes. You can see these dark circles of this 30-year-old man who has had everything taken from him. I just want to talk about wrestling. And every time I try to speak out about against any of this, technology proves me wrong. Technology is telling me that I am not allowed, but I refuse to let this fucking microphone, this shitty fucking webcam, tell me that I am not allowed to talk about wrestling. So I'm gonna fucking talk about wrestling. Normally I even wear glasses. I had a full fucking hour-long take of this video. An hour! Talking about wrestling, and I decided to fucking delete that video because I had a shitty fucking reflection coming off my glasses. And despite the fact that this lighting is terrible, I decided that was what broke the camel's back. So here we are again. Here we are fucking again. But I'm gonna push through, and I'm going to fucking tell you about wrestling. Why? Because I believe in wrestling. I love this fucking sport that I watch, and I want to see it succeed. Which is why I must put it through the grinder. Which is why I must put it through hell, through the fire. I must burn out all impurities of this fucking sport. And I must watch as it fucking rises from the ashes stronger than it could possibly have imagined that it could become. Every week, after a long day of work, I sit down, I crack open a beer, and I just want to watch Wednesday Night Dynamite. All Elite Wrestling. Every week I hear the dulcet tones of JR begin to reverberate through my eardrums as he says, "It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means," and I go, "Yeah! Wrestling!" And I am so fucking excited to watch violence be fucking put on other human beings. Those aren't the words that I heard this week, though. Are they, JR? You said something very different to me. And that's the reason why I have been sitting here for the last 5 fucking hours trying to make this fucking video. Because you did something I can't forgive until I have my thoughts on this canvas of video that others can even try to piece out, trying to fucking understand this Jackson Pollock of fucking paint splattered onto a fucking page, man. So this Sunday, Revolution happened. Oh, that's a powerful word, revolution. What do we expect when we hear words like that? We expect to hear that something is about to change. That we're going to take something that is old, that is unacceptable in modern terms, and we're going to burn and boil that into something greater. And if that is an AEW's mission statement, to take wrestling as a whole and try to make it something greater, that's why I came to this program. That's why I have watched this program for the last... fuck. Has it been 3, maybe 4 years? It's been here a while. And it's been doing incredible things. It's felt fresh. It's felt new. In a sport, in an entire genre of stagnation, it has felt like a true revolution. So when AEW has a program called Revolution, I expect something game-changing. With emphasis on that word, change. What has AEW changed? How is my mind completely reimagined, warped into this new status quo that I find myself in after the revolution? What has AEW changed? Back when I watched WWE, they had their very first crown jewel. A Saudi Arabia show. Whoa. Going to brand new horizons, different cultures, different countries, different hemispheres that wrestling has never seen before. And we're going to host a show for them. Saudi Arabia as a culture did not appreciate something that WWE could bring, though, did they? No. They said, those women? No. We don't want scantily clad women in our country. No, that would be... Well, that would not be very haram now, would it? So Vince McMahon in his infinite wisdoms went, well, you know what? You don't want our women in your country? Fine. We'll only bring our men's division to your country. And we'll show you what WWE has to offer in that regard. But did Vince end it there? No. Nay. Vince had an incredible idea where he said, you know what, Saudi? If you only want our men's division, if you don't want to see this incredibly talented roster that we have, then you know what? Fuck your country. We're gonna still have our crown jewel because you paid us a lot of money to do this, but it's going to fucking suck. And we're going to have our women stay back in the States, and we're going to have them create one of the greatest bouts of wrestling, one of the most entertaining bits of media that I have ever seen. The women themselves are going to put on a woman's only pay-per-view. It's going to be violent. It's going to be bloody. It's going to fucking revolutionize everything that we could have possibly seen, that we could have possibly imagined a women's division is even capable of, and we're going to call it Revolution. There's that word again, revolution. When WWE had their revolution, they revolutionized something. They pushed a division oft overlooked into the limelight and proved that those women had what it takes to carry not only a match, not only a storyline, but an entire pay-per-view event. And it was incredible. When AEW has their revolution, we have a 70-minute match between Bryan Danielson and MJF. Contrasted on a 10.5-minute match from their entire women's division. 10.5 minutes. Normally on Wednesday when the women come out, it is a bland, boring, overlooked, token, rather shitty fucking effort. We have 2 minutes of wrestling followed by, oh, don't worry, this extremely exciting match is going to continue in picture-in-picture. Where we have 3 full minutes of commercial with a tiny little box in the corner that ensures that we won't miss a fucking second. And when the commercial ends, we have 1, if we're lucky, even 2 minutes of match before a pin happens, music happens, maybe someone will have some post-credits body slam and a promo. 7 minutes at average. 10 minutes at most. And we have 10.5 minutes on a fucking pay-per-view? For a full fucking division. For the whole goddamn division. That's the best we can do. That's your revolution? And this brings me back. This brings me back to what I heard this Wednesday. My first take of this video started right here. It lasted 5 minutes, and I was just laughing and memeing. The alcohol has completely passed through my system. I'm no longer jovial about this. Now I'm just disappointed. A little bit mad. Because when I heard JR's dulcet tones through my ears, I heard not "it's Wednesday night." No, he said, "It's International Women's Day." And you know what that means? It is extremely unfortunate that I do know what that means. It means we're going to get our 2-minute match followed by 3 full, exciting minutes of commercial break, followed by 1 more minute of match, followed by pin, and followed by end. I don't give a fuck if we have an excellent promo beforehand. I don't give a fuck if we have a post-credits body slam after the fact. Ruby Soho went into that fucking ring today, and she gave one of the best promos that I've heard, men or women's division, in the company, because she feels like she is being overlooked. She feels like she is being fucking pushed downward by a power greater than her own. And she, of course, blamed it on the crowd. Because she's a heel. That's what you fucking do. But there was real, raw emotion there. Because she felt like she was being pushed down. That she was being overlooked. Because every single time she comes out to wrestle, that she puts her body and soul to bear for my entertainment, she is given a token effort of 2 minutes of screen time, 3 minutes of commercial break, and 1 minute of screen time. And it permeates that division. People don't give a fuck about that division because we know what we're going to get. And it's bad. It's boring. It sucks! AEW's mission statement was to revolutionize this sport. But when WWE had a revolution, they put actions behind their word. When AEW has a revolution, they trot out the same thing that they've trot out over and over and over and over again before going on to fucking live television and fucking in front of me, saying it's International Women's Day in the middle of International Women's Month. Oh, don't you love our women's division? Oh, don't you just love women? We love women here. Oh, let me just pat myself on the back. Oh, just please, just give us those good boy brownie points. Oh, please, we love women. You fucking hypocritical piece of shit. You motherfucker. You know who loves the women's division? This guy. The guy who has been absolutely trouncing the women's division there. The guy who has been constantly complaining over and over and over again because I am the only one, it seems, that wants to see them succeed. I put you down a lot because I want to see you win. And the way things are going, that's not happening. It's not happening. You're stagnating. Your creative has become completely bankrupt. I can fix this. I know what needs to be done. Everyone at AEW Creative, whoever's booking, whoever's writing, all of that, they're failing you. They're failing you. They're failing me. They're failing Tony. They're failing everyone. They're failing this sport. Because they fail to make a good product. Hire me. Hire me. Let me take over. I can fix your fucking division. I can do it. Because you have fucking failed to prove to me that you can. Do you know who hasn't failed to prove that they can fix this? Me. Me. Balls in your court, Tony. See you next Wednesday.